Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here, just out here in my freshly cleaned out garage at the farm, and I am working on the little Kubota tractor here. I've had a leak in this valve body for, well, pretty much since I've owned the tractor. Just this spring, it got to the point where if I would raise a heavy implement on the 3-point there, like my post hole digger when it was down in the ground, it would just spray hydraulic oil out of this manifold. And so I've been taking it apart here, trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with it. And this is the up and down for the dozer blade right there. This is tilt left, tilt right. This is the up and down, and then, forward is down pressure, up or back is, up obviously, and then if you push it all the way down, there's a detent setting where it floats, which is nice if you're clearing snow. But anyway, so right in here, that little indented area back there, there's an O-ring, and I can show you the O-ring here. It doesn't look very much like an O-ring. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. But right there, it's got a ridge where it is mushed out, and it's pretty much done. So what it was doing was letting the hydraulic oil spray between this packing here and the valve body. This is all for the detent back here. This piece right there, there's the ball bearing that does the detent, or does the float position. Right there is the spring. And anyway, so I got to run into town and see if I can get another one of these O-rings here, and I'm just going to change the oil in this while I've got it in here. I might change the fuel filter while I'm at it too, and try and get it ready for this year. This one actually gets a pretty good amount of hours on it. We mow up around the house with this. I've got a 4-foot finish mower that actually I should probably get in here today and take a look at and see if I need to replace any belts on it or anything while I'm at it, and try and get it up and running for the year as well. So anyway, yeah, there's the, I believe this is a B205 dozer blade here for the Kubota. So it's pretty handy. Again, just up, down, left and right tilt on there. And I mean, it's got enough power where you can actually dig with it. And it does a pretty nice job of things. But I guess this front cylinder here I do need to rebuild. It is leaking pretty good, as you can see all the oil that's trapped, all the dirt and stuff down there. I guess I should probably take a look and stop by the Kubota dealer and see if I can get some rebuild kits for those. But anyway, yeah, just trying to get this sucker up and running for the year. Okay, so I got the valve body all back together there and a new O-ring in it, and I stopped by the Kubota dealer and picked up a new oil filter and changing the oil on this little tractor here. And if you've never had the pleasure of changing the oil on a B-Series Kubota, it is a pain in the butt. Right here is the oil filter, and it is behind the side screen, so you've got to take the side screen off whenever you want to change the oil, which entails about 6 bolts. And it's just a pain in the butt. Plus, since this has a dozer blade on it, which has its own little subframe under the tractor there, right in there, that's the oil pan. And off to one side, not in the middle, which would actually go in between the cross members of that subframe, but right kind of off to one side is the drain plug. So there's 2 ways you can go ahead and do this. You can either pull the pins right here, there's 2 of them, and drop this dozer blade off where the only thing holding it up is this front cylinder here, or you can just, take a milk jug and cut it and kind of shove it up in there so everything drains out. It's a pain in the butt. It makes a mess every time, and I really do not like it. It just, pain in the butt, nasty job. But I'm trying to get trying to get this tractor ready for use this year. I'm just seeing if there's any parts or anything I need to put on it, anything I need to replace. I think it's in pretty good shape, so I just overhauled it 2 years ago, actually. Yeah, I did a complete engine overhaul on it, replaced the rings, bearings, replaced the clutch. That was before I started making YouTube videos, and I don't think I have any videos of it, but the subframe comes off. And you split the tractor right there where the engine and transmission come together. Right here, it's sort of the bell housing right there, and it's actually not too horrendously bad to do. Pretty damn expensive for the size tractor this is. It's, you know, $2,500 worth of parts by the time you put a new clutch. Oh, new bearings, you know, new gaskets and all that crap. But it runs pretty damn well now. When I bought this tractor, I think it had been flooded, and you know, it had good oil pressure until the engine heated up, and then it just had no oil pressure. So I ended up having to tear it apart, and it's I think a 1979, so I just went ahead and, you know, replaced the seals and everything else in it while I was at it. But now it's, you know, good shape, new clutch, new, you know, it's only got like 300 hours on a complete engine overhaul, so it runs pretty dang good. And I turned up the injector pump on it just a bit, so it's, you know, probably running about 20 horse, and it's a pretty decent tractor, can't complain. But anyway, so I'm gonna put this thing back together here, and so anyway, thank you for watching. Alrighty, so continuing on with the tractor maintenance theme here. Today I am changing the oil in my Deutz. I just picked up an oil filter right over there while I was in at Napa, and I'm running 1540 Rotella and everything, and just changing it. This thing holds a ton. I forget it takes about 2 of these big Rotella containers to fill it up. I got the Kubota finished up here, greased and good to go for the year, and now I'm just trying to get this one and this damn mower ready to go. This thing, as you can see, that shaft's not turning there. I sheared the splines off in this shaft. This is just a crappy design. This coupler, or these are both splined like a PTO shaft, and then this coupler sat in the middle here, and as you can see, these, when I got it, the splines were just about gone on this shaft. Well, they were just about gone on both shafts, but anyway, so this side sheared off first. I put a bolt and then welded it. Now I need to figure out what to do about this side. So that's today's real project.